Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Sunday, the 13th of August 2023, and this is your morning message tarot reading. So, we have the moon in Cancer all day. It's going to form a sextile to Jupiter in Taurus, a sextile to Mercury in Virgo, a square to Chiron in Aries, a sextile to Mars in Virgo, and a sextile to Uranus in Taurus. We've also got the Sun conjunct retrograde, the Sun in Leo conjunct retrograde Venus, an inferior Venus conjunction. This marks the end of the last Venus cycle, going back 8 years to August 2015. So what's been happening in your life since then around sort of the Venus themes of love, of values, of finances, of self-worth, creativity, beauty, relationships, connections, sharing, doing what you love. So yeah, the completion of that cycle, and then the beginning of the new 8-year cycle that will take us through till 2031. Thinking in the future. So also, what intentions are you setting for that? I will be doing a Venus Sun conjunction reading after this as well, so it might give you some ideas to think about for intentions to be set. And so yeah, the whole cycle is an 8-year cycle, but then every 18 months Venus does a retrograde. Currently her retrogrades are in Leo, Scorpio. No, it was actually the last one was, or the next one is it in Scorpio? Is it just tapping into Libra? I'd have to check for that, but definitely Libra, Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, and it has been Scorpio for a while. I need to check what degrees that would be at in Scorpio. But yeah, so you've got, it's the pentacle pattern of the Venus cycle with the rose pattern. And so each time Venus does a retrograde in one of these 5 signs, she has an inferior conjunction to the Sun that kick-starts another 8-year cycle. So you've got these sort of varying 8-year cycles. The midpoint at 4 years, Venus will always also make a conjunction to the Sun while she's going direct, and that's a superior conjunction. That's like a full Venus. So I love patterns and cycles. It's one of the things I love about astrology, and I just love the Venus cycle. That's just these beautiful patterns that she makes. But yeah, today is a Venus star point. Setting new intentions. She's in Leo, so all that creation energy with Leo of shining your light and things like that. And as I say, I will do a separate reading for that. So, messages for today. There's intuitive expansion of ideas, of thoughts. Conversations could bring old wounds to the surface that initiates breakthroughs, possibly after breakdowns. There could be breakdowns, releases that become breakthroughs that set the new intentions. And we have the new moon in Leo on the 16th on Wednesday, and that's very closely connected. The Venus star point is at 20 degrees Leo. It makes a trine to Chiron in Aries, and it makes a square to Uranus in Taurus. But then Uranus in Taurus makes a trine to Mercury and Mars in Virgo. So whatever the breakdown is, whatever the healing is, whatever transformation you go through, we look to Mercury and Mars in Virgo for the new plan, because they have the plan. And so we've got this dynamic aspecting going on that leads us through this, and it continues into the new moon on Wednesday as well. Ironically for me, Mercury is exactly sort of conjunct my Pluto, and Mars is exactly conjunct my Uranus. So for me, I've got this added breakthrough of new plans and direction and things coming through. Have a look in your chart and see what energies you've got supporting this or not, that will give you more direction about how to work with this energy personally. So anyway, let's do the reading for this morning. So we're going to use the Work Your Light cards. Let's shine a light on things. And I'm going to use the cat people. So let's see, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for today, Sunday the 13th of August 2023? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our greatest and highest good? What do we need to know? And Timbre, yes, the sun has finally come out. In fact, it's rather hot and humid here now. But oh my God, am I enjoying it? I love the sun. I love, it just energizes me so much. So yeah, for the time being, the rain has stopped finally. And now we're in a bit of a heat wave, although invariably we have that for a couple of days here, and then it leads to thunderstorms. But I do love a good thunderstorm, so hopefully get some thunderstorms as well this weekend. Okay, so starseed. What lights you up? Oh my God, this is so that Venus Sun conjunction in Leo energy. What lights you up? What do you love doing? That's the thing to focus on for setting your intentions. Doing what you love. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution and expression. Very current energy at the moment. Definitely something I'm working on personally and for the collective as well. Raising the divine feminine. And healing, oh my God, the wounds, the collective wounds, the war wounds, the witch wounds, the mother wounds, the patriarchy wounds. It's all coming up at the moment for healing and transformation. And yeah, I'm sure I'll be sharing more about that in the future as we go on. And then in Rama, where are you being called to journey to? So, and one of the things I'm noticing about all three cards is the water. Okay, so it can be sort of about emotions and things. It could be the collective subconscious, the collective, the oceanic collective that we're all connected in. Physically, are you called to travel anywhere to go and see ancient sites and things like that? if you can't get to places locally or in your own country, sort of one of the things I do, I will send my roots down and send my roots through the earth and to come up at the place I want to visit, and then sort of work with that place virtually. I don't know, is it virtually when you're using when it's not through a computer but your own computer brain. But yeah, sending my energies there and tuning in and tapping into the energies of that place. So is there somewhere, it doesn't have to be on Earth neither, could be on far away planets, galaxies, whatever. See where you're drawn to. Okay, so, and it may be connecting to other places, actually taps into what lights you up, brings up memories, releases old persecutions, and things like that, where you've been hurt and betrayed and persecuted in previous lives and things. Okay, so that could be your work for today. Let's see what the tarot has to add to that. So what do we need to know for Sunday the 13th of August 2023? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Where are we? Oh, strength. More Leo energy. Going into the past, we've got the Tower. Below, we've got the Five of Wands. Above, we've got the Nine of Cups. And we're moving into the Four of Wands energy. Going through that portal. And then the clarifiers, we've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the Page of Cups. And we've got the Devil. Okay, underneath we've got the Nine of Swords. We've got the Nine of Wands. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Lovers. We've got the Sun. More Leo energy. Okay, I'm staying with that. We've got three of the four nines. We've got the Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups. What we don't have is the Nine of Pentacles. But we do have the 10. Okay, so where do we find ourselves today? Tapping into that Leo energy, tapping into our own inner strength and our fire. Go into your solar plexus and your personal power and just, you know, feel into it, sense into it. Knowing yourself. Dismantling things that don't work for you. The Tower. We've got the Tower and we've got the Devil here. So the Tower is old structures falling away, old beliefs falling away. Things that don't light you up in your life falling away. So I've got a little blue tit out there on the I don't know if it's a telephone line or what. I'm not sure it's always been there while I've been here. But yeah, it's nice. All the birds come and sit on it. Anyway, back to the reading. So we've been blowing things up with the Tower. Beneath us, we've got the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is about strife and struggle. Where have we been struggling? Where have you been struggling? Have you maybe making things harder for yourself? Thinking it has the do more, and not feeling like you're getting anywhere fast. Release the struggle. Can also be connected egotistically to being in competition with others, or others being in competition with you, or that sense of competition. Some of the lower energies of the Leo energy is ego. Okay, so it may be going inside and sort of, you know, having a look and see if you've got any of that, and blowing it up, cracking that open with the Tower. Message from Spirit is we have an opportunity to set new intentions, new wishes. The Nine of Cups, the emotional wish card. Where do you want to go in the next 8 years? What intentions do you want to set? Because we're moving into the Four of Wands. Remember, I've been saying this last few days about, at the moment we're going through this set of portals, from the 8-8 portal through this Venus star point into the new moon in Leo on Wednesday. What wishes are you taking through that portal with you? Okay, the clarifiers. Okay, we've got the Knight of Swords here. So the Knight of Swords is messages coming in, information coming in, learning something, possibly about ourselves. That sword of, always a sword of truth. We see our reflection in it. And it leads to forgiveness. It leads to apologies. Maybe leads to reconciliation. Reconciliation with parts of ourselves. It's a healing. Okay. But it breaks something apart as well. This Tower I'm seeing as the square to Chiron. Not Chiron, the square to Uranus. Something changes very quickly. Something gets blown apart very quickly. Okay. A wake-up call. And it leads to forgiveness and apology, a reconciliation. And it also dismantles old obsessions and where we've been binding ourselves, holding on to old grudges, old emotions that have been keeping us stuck. We have an opportunity today to release those with what we learn. Okay. And then we have 2 more nines. This is what's going on in the subconscious. We have the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Swords is anxiety and worry. Maybe that's what's been holding us trapped. With the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands can be sort of defending ourselves against our vulnerabilities, not wanting to see, not wanting to look into the sword of truth and see the reflection. But when we do, and we release what we see has been holding us back, then it activates our inner strength. We then become in flow with the outer world. You know, so I say this, people that have watched me for a while will know this, but yeah, we have our inner self and we have the outside world. When we feel overwhelmed and anxious about the world, it can crush us. Okay. When we're in our ego, when we wanted to control everything around us, possibly because we do underneath everything feel weak or whatever, we become like a bull in a china shop and we barge our way through life and through other people with no consideration. When we get into balance, that inner and outer strength, then we flow in harmony with life, with sort of the universe. We're sensitive enough to pick up on our own energies, our own personal power, and how we take that out into the world. So we're in harmony and alignment, and that's when things open up and change and evolve. That's when we access the 10 of Pentacles, the stability, the security that we've been striving for, the manifestation of the life we want, the abundance. It's through peeling away the layers, doing the inner work and finding our inner strength. The Lovers, balancing our masculine and feminine energy. So again, we're harmonised within. We're in harmony and know how to use our divine feminine energies and our divine masculine energies to be in coherence with ourselves, and we also know how to balance our inner energy with the outer energies so that we're in coherence and resonance with the world around us. Okay, and that brings us into more Leo energy, the sun. Okay, lion-hearted. I love that we've got the two people here. This could be your lover's card, your masculine and your feminine in balance, activating your personal power and your lion-heartedness. So that's your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell wherever it is, so that you get notifications of when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below the video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.